Good morning, everyone. So we're in Tucker Valley today, checking out a beautiful little hidden gem called the Arboretum. Let me show you the signage here. So just so you can know how to get here, this is Salmon Park when you come down in Tucker Valley. You'll see the very large trees in the background next to the main road. And right here where you see the sign on the left hand side, you're turning into this road, which is the right hand turn when you're heading into Tucker Valley. And you're driving straight here. The drive in is approximately 10 minutes in. Well, I'm going to do the drive now. I have some partners here with me and we're going to check out this amazing place. And I will leave all the information as to how you can visit here too. Let me see what I have here in the car with me. Dumpling, who has now stated that he's an extra for YouTube videos and social media and an escort available for hire. We have my boy Anthony in the back here.
What's up, guys?
Sitting down in the darkness, looking very chill. And we have Jono.
I'll go in up so I can get a drop or?
Yeah, you can get a drop. You can get a drop, and you know what? There's normally another Jono on this channel, but you are now the replacement for him, right? So we
Is it a size version too?
Your version too. You're upgraded, the better version.
Well, I didn't say it, you said it.
I said it, I definitely did. So let's go and check it out. Right, so after a 10-minute or so drive in, you'll start to see the fence to the arboretum appearing outside here. And you look into the entrance, which will have a sign labeling it coming up here now. Or shortly. The roads are not great, but they're not bad, and a regular car can easily drive in. And you'll see the sign here for the entrance. Turn in this little gate here. Now, to state the obvious, this is private property and you do have to book and pay in advance to come. Car park here. Right, so we just came in and parked. There's a designated car park in the area and we're going to explore the compound a little bit. Dumpling, anyways, no time to take off your shirt.
Water is life.
Water is life, water is life. Everybody else still dressed normal. But Dumpling is that kind of man. Right across from the car park, they have some facilities that you could use. Now, as I said, you can rent this place for different purposes, parties, little times. And down below, I'll put links as to how to contact them and all the information in terms of pricing and everything too, so you could come here. And it's a really beautiful place. They have little shelters, as I'll show you now, set up. You can have picnics. It's great for kids' parties, for little cook-ups and that kind of thing. You know, and of course the big attraction is the natural spring pools that they have running through here, which I'll show you shortly. This is an example of one of the huts. So when you do rent the property, you have access to everything. And you could cook and lime under here, eat your food. And then, of course, you have swimming going on over here. And these pools, they're actually not very deep, although, you know, you still have to be careful, cautious, know what you're doing. But they're really beautiful.
And they're not army runoff.
And they're not army runoff water. Yes, fellas? So the real test today is how men go cope with the cold water. What's that there?
Dumpling say you come in and grill some fish for us.
Great. Look, they have a little fire spot here you could cook anything. Dumpling, you cooking?
I am a fire hazard.
You go break that bench, boy. A little sink and thing there to wash up and everything. Real nice setup. So very, very easy to maintain and have your lime and setup here. So let me go and check out the pool. I think I might give Dumpling the camera to go in the pool and describe to us how it feels for the first time. He say he's an ocelot, so you know he used to swim in cold water. Very rarely seen.
And I've seen a lot of that belly sooner.
Yeah, that's what you see. They're eating well out there. Hunting season not on.
Gooties on the rise.
Gooties on the rise. Well, let me go and see. Let me go and see. And the sun coming out though, so you're getting a little blind. It really is a beautiful place. All the bamboo above. So there are two pools. There's the higher pool here, and all this water comes from springs up in the mountain. It's very clean, very pure water. Comes up from by the Covine River, which is the Covine Gorge hike up in the back here as well. So this is pool 1, and as you can see it's filled naturally. So when you see it here, and that little spring up in the corner there is fed straight from the mountain and fills these pools, which they clean regularly. And I don't think any of them are more than maybe like 4 to 5 feet deep. So it's not like a deep pool. And it feeds from here and comes straight down here into a second pool. Let me take a walk and show you. Right there. I'm back for 1 second and everybody bareback is like girls gone wild.
Having second thoughts though.
So let me show you. We're gonna let Dumpling, not Anthony or Dumpling, Dumpling.
That's our honorary guest, BD.
So here I was working, right, Anthony? You hold it, I'm showing you. Right, when it's facing you like this, you are vlogging to yourself, and then when you can still talk and you can film men around you too. So camera towards you, your face. Camera away from you, you're filming Dumpling.
Alright.
So Anthony's gonna describe to us how it feels going into the water.
Alright, we're gonna do the fast method. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Now it's Dumpling's turn. Whew. It's crispy.
Anthony, your talk and describe.
Jesus Christ.
Be descriptive, use big words, big words.
So this is a beautiful setting. Super cold water. Nature all around us. What else you could ask for? It's really beautiful. Really nice.
Huh? That's cabbage.
I said it already. Crispy.
Crispy, right? Do you feel rejuvenated with life?
It's like a cold plunge, of course.
You see when you do this? That's all well and good. Better do it so. That cold, boy.
I still can't get it. I still can't get it. We have evidence that John Lewis Productions tried to kill me.
That is very, very far from the truth. We did no such thing. He signed a waiver at the beginning of the video. That's true, right, and Alan?
Very true.
Yeah.
To participate in any of my videos, you must sign waivers because there's a high chance of serious bodily harm, death, different things like that, you know?
Cold water.
Cold water.
What good.
Yeah, take on it anyway, boy.
Okay. Look at a nose feel. A little flower. Very, very cutesy, very demure. So how it is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the cold plunge experience?
8.5.
In
Cold
terms
plunge
of
experience. In the terms of rejuvenation, just you feel awake after.
you feel like you're in the fountain of youth, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is nature. This is what we live for, you know? come out and enjoy it.
Alright everyone, so fortune favours the bold as I've shown up here, and the owner has arrived. Just to give us a quick little rundown, can I ask you first of all, what's your name?
Hayden Als.
Hayden Als. Now, I've been here a few times and I know we all are aware of the arboretum's beauty, but you know, when did you come into this place? How did this all begin? Or what is any history you could tell us about this place?
Well, just about 25 years ago, I took up the lease of land for this area.
Okay.
At that time, it was total jungle, and we carved into it.
Okay.
So leaving what was maybe best and creating enough space so that people could come in to use it, and use it for that purpose as a picnic park essentially.
Okay.
But trying to keep it as a nature park as well.
Yeah.
So we still have some of the native trees, wild and native trees. A little more history of the places that even before we came, here used to be a plantation. And that is even before the Second World War.
Yeah, okay.
There was estates, and there's still the nutmeg field higher up. We have some cocoa trees here on the compound. We have things that were grown, like rubber trees.
Okay.
One or two other crops, you know, oil palms, for example. But they went into abandon once the place became a military establishment.
Yes, of course.
With the US military being here. So crops weren't taken care of. So bamboo and secondary forests came in. Right. So you have a lot of softwoods as well as hardwoods had grown in the area. So we kept what we thought was of most value, and the main purpose was so that people could get to appreciate and actually like nature, so that they would protect it. I mean, I think we like to protect what we like.
100%, you know.
And if we don't like it, of course we wouldn't have any interest in it. So we see it as an environmental project to gain that trust and liking by the population generally.
Okay.
For all visitors. We hope it makes a difference, and I think it does.
Absolutely. It was a beautiful place, right? You know?
Yeah. So we keep working at it. We do have some plans ahead to build something like an interpretation center, which is like a museum of sorts, but really to interpret the ecology of the area for visitors. And I hope that will help. It takes a lot of money. But
it's
constant investment, because the jungle forever wants to take it back.
Take it back.
So it's a lot of maintenance that goes on here. It doesn't happen by accident, but at least it's usable.
Yeah, it's very usable.
To some.
Well, I mean, the idea behind it is that it's also nature, right? So as much as you keep it clean and tidy and manicured and stuff too. It's still a nature spot, so there's nothing wrong with a little jungle too, right?
It is that, and we're lucky when we have good weather.
Yes. And the weather
Like
wasn't too
today.
bad today, but the sun now is starting to come out blazing as it was all the last week. But that's alright, it is still beautiful. How long has it been in existence?
Well, we started working it from 25 years ago.
Okay, 25 years.
But it took at least 3 years to get it into usable condition.
Okay.
And then since then we keep working at it and working at it. So some changes have taken place and hopefully it's better than it was then. But it still could be better and we're making that effort.
Okay.
ongoing.
And you guys are open Monday. Like, of course, it's bookings. So I put all the website information and stuff in the comments below.
Yes, based on booking the area because we
Any day?
any day could be booked, but it must be booked in advance. You know,
In
at least a
advance.
day
Yeah,
or
you can't
two.
really show up on a day and that kind of stuff. It needs
Yeah,
to be
well,
booked.
that would be chancy.
Yes,
If we're
yeah.
here, fine, but if we're not here,
Yeah, exactly.
it can very well be used then.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things of nature. You know, we have the natural river water that runs through, comes from the spring.
That's from the Covine River, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's wildlife in the surrounding areas. It sometimes wanders into here. You see the other guti passing through. Certainly lots of monkeys come down and feed on either the oil palms.
Okay.
They use the area anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they can't stop
And they are
them.
welcome.
Yeah, they're very welcome.
Yeah.
But that's good to hear, man. And so just to clarify, I think to which I kind of mentioned earlier in the video, but you could cook, you could hang out, you could lie in it, but it's not really a place for jamming, crazy loud music and excessive drinking and that kind of thing, right?
I
It's
think
not
there
that.
are some other places for that somewhere in Port of Spain.
Exactly. So it's more of a nature thing. Yes, come on lime and enjoy yourself, but it's
and
not
enjoy
a
the music.
bram, it's not a fete.
It's not a bram, it's not
Yeah.
a fete. It's listen to the music of nature, like the birds that we hear right now carrying on, whether it's the hornbirds or what we call them that, whether it's pendula and curious things of nature, the breeze through the bamboo. That's lovely music too.
Of course, the best kind of music. Well, some Chinese might disagree. You know. But anyway, Hayden, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
And thank you for coming out and giving me this pleasant surprise, you know,
my
and
pleasure.
having us study.
My pleasure.
Yeah, so we'll direct everybody to how they could book this amazing place, and yeah, we'll go from there.
All right. Hope
Thank
to see
you.
you again.
You absolutely will.
Hope to see all the other people who might be viewing.
Of course.
So now entering the second pool here, I've noticed that it is definitely a lot deeper than the first one. That is a point of note. Would you agree, Dumps? This pool deeper?
And possibly colder.
I don't understand that maths, but ice dumpling maths fair, you know? Would you say this is cold? This pool is colder?
About the same, 8.5.
Well, I think
the
you're
cold
right.
meter.
I think you're right because it is the same water.
I think it's like 8.6.
The water from that pool also is flowing into this pool and it's the same water, so it can't be more cold.
I think it's 8.62, so it went up by a little bit.
0.1. He just doing that to justify his point. It has not gone up by any temperature. They want our services.
We want dumpling services.
Yeah, dumpling now gets 2 bookings.
2 bookings for the escort services. So guys, by the way, Dumpling, he's now offering escort services to men and women. Right? You just call. I think right now it's pro bono work, so you don't have to pay nothing. Right? Anthony might be up next. I feel like you're looking like you want to head down that path.
No, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Why, boy?
No, I'm good.
With that sexy body?
No, I'm alright.
Head to
good,
Dumpling Instagram and tell him Trini Safer sent you.
Yeah, you get a Trini Surfer discount code for extra 30 minutes of dumpling on the day.
Now free.
Yeah, after that free. First 30 minutes free and after that free again.
You're looking to lose followers.
Yeah. Dumpling raking in the followers for me. Guys, subscribe please based on Dumpling's interaction with the camera. But this place is beautiful. I wish the sun would just stay out a little longer. I don't know if it's a race as much as it is a challenge.
What do you think Michael Phelps and this do?
So here the name of the game. You're going under and you're trying to reach the slide end over there. You have that? Says the man who swam into the wall last time. But anyway,
Couldn't see. Goggles,
I do not have, I have shades. You want to wear that?
Yeah, there's fresh water, right?
Alright, so you can make it a race as well, but just reaching the end is an accomplishment. Okay?
That's where whoever loses, I'll walk out from it.
3, 2, 1, underwater, 1 breath. Anthony's in the lead, showing us his amazing breath work. He go in. Jono, don't come up here. No. Anthony go in. No, Jono, don't come up. Ah, almost.
Yeah, boy.
Dumpling.
I started to watch Anthony feet hitting there. I was like, it's real close, boy.
Huh?
Nothing shook me in my eyes, so I don't know what he's talking about.
No, the first time I did that, I dived straight into the leaves.
Oh, is
He used his eyes to clear out all the leaves on the first
But
one.
this time I watching my eyes open, I watching your feet, then I started to get bummy.
And all the bamboo canopy above here is really, really nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Highly recommended.
Do you want to skip school?
Good job. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get in line. Where you find us soon?
And I'll walk up across it.
Oh, word. Go ahead. Well, I mean, it was a good skip if they had like 2 miles of river again. Or nobody ain't cleaning over there.
That one just needed to go the fun.
Men on the stairs, relaxing. It really is a good place to bubble a pot though, eh? You might have to come back here and do that for real. Anyway,
I thought Dumpling was cooking.
cooking up schemes.
Yes.
Schemes for escort services.
you can tell him about that, bro, next time. He's
Nice.
trying to chat me up here.
Yeah, I see now. Anthony's not interested.
Just so you all know, I am definitely 110% straight. Woman only, please.
God,
Thank you.
we don't have to encourage that kind of language and talk on each other, right? you can be whoever you want to be on Trini Surfer.
Listen, this is our all-encompassing channel.
Yeah. So as mentioned before, I'll leave all the information for bookings and everything for the arboretum below. But let me read off some stuff for you that was sent to me by the owners, so you can kind of have a general idea of what you might be paying or what you can expect when you come here. So you're looking at day passes costing about $100 per person for people 12 and up. Kids 6 to 11 years old can pay $50. Toddlers under 6 are free, max 3 persons. The group rate is $2,000 and that's up to 30 people. This all includes full access to the facilities, covered huts, pools, barbecue pits, washrooms and parking. So again, you'll find the website for bookings and everything down below. So go ahead and check them out. This is really an epic, beautiful place, especially if you get it on a lovely day with sunshine. We're actually filming in dry season, but for some reason it decided to rain today, but the sun is now coming out. And this is when this place particularly shines with its emerald colored waters. Truly beautiful. But listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going in for my dip now, and I'll see you next week. Blessings and love. Respect.